Thunder fam. I'm here to announce my awards for my under 18 Thunder girls. So we had a pretty successful season, I guess you'd say. So in the BQJBC season, we were 13-0, so we were undefeated. So I guess I'm disappointed about the way that it finished, that we didn't get to fully prove ourselves, but I still think that we were the most deserving team to come away with the gold. Alternatively to that, our classics was probably the ugliest tournament I've ever been involved in. After day 2, I think I said to Braden and Mitch, I think we're going to be lucky to play off the 7th, 8th, the way we were playing. We were awful. But to the girls' credit, we rallied when we needed to. We dropped a game during round games, which is probably really good for us, a bit of a blessing in disguise. We came up against undefeated Gold Coast, who were coming off a really high game, beating undefeated Townsville, undefeated forever, I believe. That semi-final was probably the best game I've been involved with in coaching. We just really stepped it up, and we really showed people that we deserve to be top of the ladder in BQJBC. For the girls that I had last year in under 18s, that, you know, our results last year weren't just a fluke. So we managed to knock off Gold Coast, get through the gold medal game against Townsville, and went down by 5. But I think that we couldn't have done any more. I think we put our best game on the floor. I think they've got 9 state players for North. We've got 2. They've got a WNBL championship coach. We have me. So I think that we did the best that we absolutely could. So to go down by 5 to Townsville, pretty much the same team that we went down to last year by over 30 in the gold medal game. So I'm really proud of how our girls pulled it together, especially where we started classics. It was not pretty. So to the girls that I had last year as bottom majors, I think there was 5 of you guys. I think to look back on under 18s, to come away with 3 silver medals and a gold as a group, I don't think obviously anyone else has got those kind of results. So I think we can be super proud of what we've achieved. For the girls that I've seen grow, I coached 5 of you girls in under 16s. And the growth that I've seen from all of you is just phenomenal. So I'm so proud coming out to QBL training, now NBL1 training, and seeing the bulk of the under 18 girls there competing for spots and getting court time in NBL1. I think it's such a credit to you guys, and I'm proud of seeing you all grow. So to my awards. First of all, Coach's Award. This one is a difficult one for me. I think everyone does things during a season that probably earn that for them. So a couple of honourable mentions. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. First of all, to Tyra, bottom age girl coming up from under 16s. Most of you, I guess, around the club would know Tyra. She's tiny compared to the majority of the rest of our team. And for the majority of the season, she was our starting point guard, with some big egos and personalities. And I challenged Tara a few times during the season to go back at those big girls. So, and she did. To her credit, she did what was asked. So, yeah, Tyra's an honourable mention for Coach's Award. She would just give you absolutely anything. You know what you're going to get with Tyra, and she played a pretty pivotal role in our gold medal game. Another honourable mention for Coach's Award, Georgia Voyle. Georgia, to her credit, stuck around last year when I didn't pick her in gold. Didn't pick her in Div 1. Played really strongly for Lovey last year. No, it wasn't. It was Craig. Sorry. Played for Craig last year. But just stepped up. She knew her role in the group. She knew every position, knew every offense. And I knew that I could throw her on the court in any position. She'd know it. She'd run it. She'd just go on and play her role. So some games she didn't hit the court, but I knew that there was no issue. So to have Georgia as a part of the group was so invaluable. And again, I wish I had more than one Coach's Award, but For the Coaches Award this year, I'm going to give it to someone who I've just seen grow so much from coming in last year at under 18s. She was pretty casual. I know you're all going to know who I'm talking about. Pretty casual, pretty, whatever. Got involved with NBL1, put in so much extra work. I think she is undervalued in state stuff. She's never been chosen to state team, and I think it's ridiculous. I think she's one of arguably the best combo guard at this age group in the state. But I'm just so proud of her, how she's picked up her work ethic, the work that she's doing off the floor. I really played her out of position for the last 2 seasons, which again, she just took it in her stride and ran with it. So I can't wait to see what else she achieves. One, if she chooses to go to college, I think I'm probably her number 1 fan is Maya Entrop. Moving on to MVP. This girl, I've coached her since under 16's top age at state, and the growth I've seen of this kid is just phenomenal. This meek and mild little kid that was at state, again, so much talent, but just her belief in herself was just, she struggled with a lot. So to see her from that, to see her finally see the light, move across to Logan, I think it's done wonders for her personally and for what she will go on to achieve in her career. She, like I said, she was just this meek and mild, timid little girl. To this year, she challenged me a few times during the season, and I went back at her, and I think it helped her develop as a player, but also having that relationship between me and her, I think that was really special. So for us this season, she had a 50-point game. She's averaging almost 29 points per game for the season for BQJBC. She's top scorer in the league by more than 160 points before the next girl. And to see her step onto the court for QBL last year and actually play a really pivotal role, I think is just something that I never envisaged. I was worried that her mentor would take over. So to see the work that she's done, both on the floor but off the court, is just phenomenal. So I'm so happy that I was able to play a part in it. I hope that I continue to play a part in her growth, no matter what she chooses to do. I can see a really big future for her. So I think it's obvious that our MVP for the season is Danielle Bays.
Hi Logan basketball families. Just a brief rundown on the 2019-2020 season for our under 18 girls Thunder Gold. This season was ended abruptly by COVID-19. Considering most of our girls had never played together before the season, I was happy and honored to coach these girls. We only had 1 loss in the season, and it was disappointing that we didn't get to see the season through to the end and see how exactly it played out. State champs had a few hurdles for us, and I don't think we reached our full potential. I know we could have done better, but we came 4th overall. My Coaches Award goes to Sky Doyle, as she has shown big improvement in her time on the court and at training. My MVP goes to Abby Chamber, who showed up every game and gave 100%, even if she was running on empty. I want to thank my assistant coach, Alana Fraser, and my manager, Kathy, who did an awesome job with the girls. And I want to wish all the girls a bright and enjoyable future in basketball. Thank you and God bless. Bye.
Hey Thunder family, Sean Carroll here. Just wanted to provide a quick season recap for the under 18 Thunder boys and announce our award winners for the season. Firstly, thanks to Mitch, Ben and the team for allowing us to do this. I think it's important to celebrate the year and to recognise those who deserve these awards. As for us, our season was a really tough year. It was a really tough comp with a lot of teams capable of beating everybody on any given night, and I was really proud of the boys. We had some great wins and had a couple of really tough battles with a number of double overtime games, and I think that's only going to be great learning for the fellas. With regards, we went in. We were probably undersized throughout every game this year, and we were never overmatched though, and I think that plays a lot to the boys playing so well together and trusting each other. We went into state champs with the goal of top 4, hoping that that's where we deserved to be and wanted to be, and we were very fortunate that some great games that we played were able to see that, or see us achieve that result. And I think for this group to walk away with a bronze medal was really exciting for them. It was the best achievement this group's had, and it was thoroughly well deserved. So anyway, our finals, our award winners, MVP for this year will be Tane Kirasome. Tane led from the front this year, and Tane never takes a backward step. He really did inspire his teammates and stood up whenever we needed him to. And I think this was, I think he was rewarded with a well-deserved selection in the under-18 state team. So congratulations, Tane. This award is well-deserved. With regards to our most improved, it could have gone to a number of players, but the one I've sort of selected is due to his ability, I guess, to transition. He's joined us from under 16s and took a little while to adjust to the speed and the physicality of under 18s, particularly moving from being a predominantly post player to purely playing on the wing. And again, struggled a little bit early with the speed, but by the end of the year, became one of our key guys, one of our most reliable performers on both ends of the floor. So to Javon Hunt, congratulations, and you really do deserve the most improved player. On a personal note, just really want to thank the boys for allowing me to coach them and for taking on feedback and laughing at my bad jokes and really turning up to training and being part of this team enjoyable. To my parents, your support has meant everything to me. It's fun talking to a lot of other team or coaches from various organisations or various clubs and being able to brag that I don't deal with some of the nonsense they have to. So I'm really grateful for your support, and in particular to Sarah Garth, who took on the daunting task of team manager, which is very important as it keeps me organised. So it was a really successful year and one that I'm going to remember fondly. So thank you, and good luck with everything.
Thunder Gold. We're here to announce the MVP and Coaches Award. Before I go forward, I'd like to make a big shout out to Vanessa, our manager. Did an amazing job, her and the family, helping us through the season, booking the accommodation and all the hard work that we did while we were down at state champs. So thank you, Vanessa. To Nick, amazing all season. The two of us were more co-coaches than coach and assistant coach, and in fact Nick actually took over the head coach role at state champs for his development. So Nick did an amazing job. So your growth as a coach was really evident as we progressed through the season. Boys, we had a very talented squad. And unfortunately weathered some adversity early on, and as we got through, we were strong at grading tournament, almost got into Div 1, Then we went to grading for Div 2 the following week. We were in and out real quick, and so we started in Div 2. I think the adversity of size played its toll in the end, and unfortunately we didn't make it in the crossover at state champs. We had another player that pulled out, so numbers were an issue. And for the boys that were there actually playing, amazing, played well every single game. We come away with a Div 4 title, so that was a highlight. Boys played well in the final, and really their growth as a team came together at the back end of the state champs. Now to the announcements. So most valuable player, I've gone, or Nick and I both agreed, in Dom Talty. I think his consistency at a high level at both ends was a big glue for the team all throughout the season. Some big plays, consistent in games, consistent in training, always working hard, getting better. So congratulations, Dom. You deserve it. It was a great season as a leader as well, one of the leaders. For Coaches Award, Nick and I, there's so many kids that we could have given this to. I think what we wanted to, what we eventually settled on was the fact that who made the greatest improvement from the beginning of the season. And Kai, we're giving this award to you. I think you consistently showed up to training. You are so coachable all season long. You certainly weathered some, not so much tantrums, but certainly some harsh words from me and Nick at times. But you did really well, took it on board. And what I loved about you was the fact that you put into place straight away what we were telling you. So the feedback, you used it, and then you put it in place. And no coach can ask that from anyone else other than a great player. State champs, significant. You were a significant improvement, and you worked your way into the starting five. So congratulations, Kai. That's it, everybody. Thank you very much for a great season, boys. You did really well, and you played consistently and played with heart all season long. Thank you.
Hey Thunder family, hope you're all doing well. Just doing the MVP and Coaches Award voting for our under 21 women. This year we had a really good season. Unfortunately went out in the semi-finals, but the girls did really well. First of all, the Coaches Award goes to someone who I was really proud of, their development throughout the season, their effort that turned into a spot in our NBL 1 squad. So our Coaches Award goes to Gabby O'Halloran. Our MVP award goes to someone who is obviously a superstar in the making, just signed to play at Oklahoma State University, and she's bound for big things, and that's Nefertari Natoa. So congratulations to those two girls, our team in general, and all the Logan juniors. Hope you're all staying safe, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi guys, this is Brad from the Under 21s men's team. It was an awesome season being able to work with a group with such high caliber of talent and a drive to succeed. It was also a really good opportunity to welcome some new boys to the Logan club. So to begin, the MVP was a player that rarely missed an opportunity to lead the team, whether at training or in a game, and when dealing with anyone in the basketball community, was always a professional and very friendly. So the MVP is Fraser Roberts. The Coaches Award this year goes to a player that is young and quiet. I told him at the beginning of the season that this is going to be a season of development for him, and he proved myself and everyone else wrong by working his way into starting positions and becoming a handful for opposition teams. So this guy is a real superstar, and the award goes to Mercy.
G'day Logan family, I hope everyone's doing well from COVID-19. Can't wait till basketball comes back. I was the head coach of the 2019-2020 Logan Gold side, under 21s. I just wanted to nominate my MVP for the season just gone, which was Declan Coleman. Congratulations. And my coach's award goes to Will Null. Well done, gentlemen. You were the ethos of the side, the heart and soul of our team. And I'd have 100 of you guys all over again. Thanks very much. See you soon, Logan.